guys, so we're back with the series tadzoka zvekare series redu ICC and so nhasi tinotichidzidza tinoti indication. It's a recap from yesterday. Just add this tools. Just a recap from yesterday's video. So yesterday we learned about trends, right? Market structure. So let me just draw up trend here. So tell me what kind of trend this is. So obviously this is a trend, right? As you can see from these lower highs and also lower lows is being broken. So this one is a downtrend, right? You obviously know that. Let me just write down. Okay, this one even, so this one is an uptrend. As you can see, Tinimachi, my higher lows being made and my highs broken. My highs have been broken in the market. So this is an uptrend, right? Right. Indication is just a sign of direction where the market wants to go, right? This is indication, sign of direction where the market wants to go. So kana tiri indication muchishona and tikuedza kuti isaini chiratidzo chatinoona pamarket and chekuti market either roda kubaya or roda kusela. So indication area, just put this in. Yeah, say the market ready to teach. That's how the red indication is dog buy or dog sale. And so chokutanga, how do we spot this indication? And first of all, we take it from our market structure. So basically, if you want to see for a bullish indication in the market, we have to see a high being broken. So let's say we created a high here, the market made a high here, right? And there is a low here too. Let me just write it. Let me remove it. Okay. So this is a high, right? Let me just put H. Okay, this is a high made in the market, right? So how do we see if there's a bullish indication, buying indication, right? The market pushes and closes above previous high, right? Are you listening? So this is important, right? When the market buys and closes above this previous high, the push above here, we call it indication, right? That's the first step, right? You identify, open your chart, then you mark up your chart, right? Then you see a break of a previous high, right, above the previous resistance. Obviously that will be a high going to the upside, and the market closes above or was close above this previous high. This is our indication, right? This is the indication. The market wants to go up. This is bullish. We also have a consolidation market, which we don't trade here at TRADE. We don't trade this kind of market. So you can see market is no direction, just playing inside. There is no trade zone, so we don't trade this kind of market. Consolidation. This break of a previous high is called the indication, right? So same applies to the downside. If the market creates a low, it breaks this low. Here we have a low, right? You can see it. Let me mark it up. Can you read it? Here, low, and the market just created. So market break a support level, right? Showing good it selling pressure. So this type of move, it signifies that there is selling pressure, right? Selling pressure in the market is selling pressure. So this is our indication to the downside, and this is our indication to the upside. So you have to make sure the market closes above the previous high when you're looking to buy. Then when it's a indication, selling indication, the market candles close below, right? So I'm just going to show you on the chart how you can identify these indications. So let's go. So this is just going to start with these volatility indices, right? Let's check here. Matter of fact, let me go to USD JPY. Right. Let's come here, right? You can see market made a high here. See this high. This high was made, right? So this is our high. So the high. Why am I saying it's a high right here? So you can see market broke structure here. More right here. And happen selling pressure and selling pressure. Market came here, sold off to this low. So we mark this low, right? Sold off from this area and sold paying pressure from here, and market try ban up, and you can see this high and the low. Market broke this high, this previous high. This was the previous lower high right here. The market, what did it do when it came here? It broke above and closed above this area. Remove this. closed above this area. So this is our bullish indication. This one, the indication right here. Indication. This is the indication, right? As you can see, market broke above this high, this previous lower high, coming from a low. So it came here and made a higher high, giving us our indication, right? So that's how you spot an indication for the buy side. It closes above the previous high, closing candles above here, showing that there's buying pressure. That is our indication. We don't trade this, right? It's just showing us where the market wants to go, right? This is our indication, right? Let me show you another example, like here, from here. You can see market here was a high created, right, and made a low. What happened here? Nothing happened. It made equal highs, right? But you can see the market made a low that is above the previous low, that is a higher low, right? Let's just mark these up. See, the market doesn't want to go downside, right? So what happened here? We mark this high, right? Mark this high. What happened here? The market closed above here. See this buying pressure above, came all the way here. So this is our indication. Indication right here. Let me just strip this out here. This is our indication, and Muruna market break the previous high. So if you want to draw this, you can stretch it from here because the equal highs, but you can, when trading ICC, you just don't need to look at the chart from way back here. Just look at what you are seeing in the market right now, right? See, market broke above here. Yes, an indication, right? This is not breaking retest, right? It's not breaking retest. It gives us an indication, right? And created what? A high here. So we know that market is buying potential from here, from the breaking point up to this level, right? So now we just need to know about the indication. We'll get into the correction and continuation later into the other videos. So let's go on and I'll show you what a selling indication looks like, right? Let me just drop on to 4 hour right now. So indication kutongoratidza kuti market iri kudaenda kupi ande saka panoda kuratidza ichi selling indication, right, to the downside. You can see here we have a high made here. There was a high and the selling pressure. You can see market sold from here all the way here, right? This means that market doesn't want to break this high, so we mark up that high, right? where is that high coming from? You see, market came from here, was here, and it came from here down here. That is our low, right? So we mark up that low right here. Let me show you clearly. See, the previous market made a low, a higher low, higher high, a low, and ended here. So what do? We mark up this low. We put this, increase this size so that you can see what I'm saying, right? Make it clear, right? You can see here is a low, a higher low, right? And a higher high made here. And where's our indication, right? See, from here market made this amount of selling pressure, right? It broke this level. So this is our indication again. I can show you how it's done. This is an indication, right guys? So after this indication, to the downside, or someone would have used this low. So you can see market created another low here, right? Someone would have used this as an indication, right? Right, this is also an indication right from here, right? See, there was a higher low here and another higher low, yeah, like that. So market broke low these higher lows. Let me show you clearly. So you can see we're in an uptrend, right? Higher low, higher low, higher high, higher low. So market failed to make another higher high. You can see it, right? Market failed to make a higher high here. So what happens? Market gave us an indication here. Indication to the downside. Look at this break downside, right? This was news, right? Wapapane news happened. So all of this was news, but consider it as an indication the outside, right? See all of these lows being broken. What's happening? Oh fuck. These lows broken. Another low broken. Another low broken. Another low broken. See it? All these lows been broken. So what do? We wait for indication to come and give us an indication. What happens after an indication? A correction, right? So what we'll be looking at in the next video, but right now just have to know what an indication is, right? Just have to know this indication to the downside, right? For a buying indication, this is for a selling indication, right? Click to the downside, correction, then we're waiting for a continuation. So for this video, see you next one. Let me just give you a recap from what we learned today. What is an indication? Indication, sign of direction where the market wants to go, right? Take a screenshot here. Market wants to go up, it has to break a high. If market wants to go down, it has to break a low, right? These are your indications. These are your two indications that you need to trade to know where to enter the market. It comes from the indication. To know when to go out from the market, it comes from the indication, right? So that's it for this video. Like, subscribe, share to your friends, then move on to the next one. Asambe kafambei mazimba titrade andi ndo zvakakosha. Thank you.